By the time the choir had finished singing their songs, one little angel's eyes were filled with tears. And as soon as we got into the car that evening,
Dad, Mom, when I was standing by the manger, I saw the gifts when we were all first. Do you think we were the only ones that were made?
Yes, Chip. Jesus died so that you could be born into God's family.
Really?
Yes, Chip. And not only does he want you to be born again, but he wants you to die too.
He wants me to die?
The Apostle Paul said that he died every day.
How did he do that?
Paul wasn't talking about physical death, Chip. He was talking about giving up all that he wanted to do and letting God control his life.
Chip, do you remember the song the choir sang tonight, Born to Die?
Yeah, I think so, Mom.
And the last stanza of that song says, Dearest Lord, evermore, may thy cross I adore, as I follow thy path to Calvary, of thy death I partake, my ambition I forsake, all my will I surrender to thee. Chip, wouldn't you like for that to be your testimony?
Yeah, I guess so, Mom. Well, I'm just thinking about it all. I've got too much of my own business to take care of. You know.
as I got into my teenage years, I didn't feel as close to my parents anymore. They kept talking to me about Jesus and being born again. And then, when I was 16 years old, Joey, my best friend, ran away from home. And about 6 months later, Joey began writing me.
Dear Chip, boy am I ever glad to be away from home. I feel free for the first time. I'm making tons of money and finally spending it the way I've always wanted to. You should see my big, beautiful home. You wouldn't believe it, man. I sure feel sorry for you back home. Well, I gotta go now. I've got a huge date to an all-night party. This is really living it, man. If you ever want to find out what life is all about, come see me. That is, if Mommy will give you permission. Your old buddy, Joey.
Dear Joe, you're so lucky. You're only 16 and running your own life. Mom and Dad would rather you more and more all the time. I can't take it much longer. They're trying to meet all my friends and they want to know where I'm going, when I'll be home. And they won't stop nagging me about getting safe. It seems the older I get, the more determined they are to make my life miserable. Tomorrow night is Christmas Eve. And I'm sure Mom and Dad are expecting me to go to the Christmas Eve program. Not this year. I'm going to be more like you, Joey. I'm going to have some fun for a change. Your friend, Chip.
Charles, where could Chip be? He missed supper and the Christmas Eve service. We've got to do something.
Let's keep right on praying, Mary, and God will take care of our boy.
But we've been praying half the night. What if he's been in an accident? What if he's hurt? What if he needs us?
All right, Mary, I'll call the police and see if they can help us.
Charles, wait. A car just pulled up out front. Oh, thank the Lord he's safe. Chip, we were so worried about you. Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right, Mom. Don't be silly.
Chip, where have you been?